internet friends, my name is Becca, editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd, and now y'all know my deal. I'm in the business of giving you unbiased, no baloney reviews on the industry's top sleep products, and today I'll be sharing my personal experience trying out the Resident Serenity Sleep weighted blanket. Now it's a cooling weighted blanket, but is it too good to be true? In this video, I'll be going over this blanket's construction, how I felt using it, who it's good for, who it's not so good for, plus at the end of the video, I'll be answering some of your frequently asked questions. Now, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's see if this blanket will have you hot sleepers chilling on cloud 9. Now that I've got you all hyped up, let's talk about construction. That's right, we're gonna talk about the Resident weighted blanket's construction to see what makes up that cooling yet cozy feel. First off, this blanket has two layers, an outer cover and an inner blanket. And this isn't just any cover though. This duvet is dual-sided. One side is warming and the other is cooling. The warming side is made of a knit micro mink, so it's soft to the touch and feels similar to cozy velvet. And then flip her on over to the cooling side, and this just has more of a smooth jersey tee feel to it. This side gets the cooling sensation from the cover's breathable bamboo jersey knit material and the phase change material, which adapts to your body's temperature and dispenses heat or cool when you need it, woven into the inner blanket. So expect a cool to the touch sensation that won't trap heat, but rather keep your night sweats at bay. Lastly, the entire cover is removable, machine washable, and is treated with an antimicrobial finish on both sides, which is a huge perk if you experience allergies. Next, you can use the zipper on the side here to open up the duvet and reveal the inner blanket. This is made of polyester and features this gridded stitching pattern. Inside each square are tiny glass beads and polyester batting fill that's giving the blanket its weight. The grid pattern allows the beads to stay evenly distributed throughout, so you feel light pressure all over without any bunching of materials. Best yet, the inner blanket and outer cover stay secured to each other using these convenient ties. As for size and weight options, the Resident weighted blanket comes in two sizes, standard and large, and three weights, 15, 20, and 25. When picking the right weight for you, we recommend calculating 10% of your body weight. So for example, if you are 200 pounds, 10% of that would be 20, you would opt for the 20-pound option. If you're between two weights, round up to the heavier weight. That way you can experience deep touch pressure, which I'll get into later, but it's pretty much the biggest benefit of a weighted blanket. Now, if you're like me, the construction of a blanket is neither here nor there. I wanna know what it feels like, because when I'm all snuggled up in bed, that's when it'll really count, right? So with this blanket, I love the value of getting a 2-for-1 design. This blanket is versatile and will allow you to find your right feel given the environment you're in or the time of year it is. When I used the cool side, it felt refreshing and stayed cool over use. Especially if you're wearing light clothes underneath, the cooling sensation feels great against the body, and although you feel the weight, it doesn't cause any heat to get trapped underneath. So if you're a hot sleeper, I think this would be a wonderful option for you. It's one of the best cooling blankets I've personally ever tried. Moving on to the warm side, it offers a softer, more plush feel against the body. I tend to sleep cold, so I loved how I felt like I was in my own warm cocoon, but not in a sweaty or overwhelming way. As for the overall weight, I tested out the 15-pound standard option, and the weight felt evenly distributed throughout, so I could experience that deep touch pressure. This is when you apply firm yet gentle pressure to your entire body to relax your nervous system. This releases serotonin and melatonin into your body and decreases your overall level of cortisol, which is our body's stress hormone, allowing yourself to relax, alleviate any feelings of stress or anxiety, and fall into a deep, more restful sleep. Moving on to pros and cons, I outlined the best and worst aspects of the Resident weighted blanket to help make your buying decision a little bit easier. Starting off with the pros, this blanket has a dual temperature design, so depending on whether you're a hot sleeper, you can use that cool side. If you're a cold sleeper, you can use that hot side. So depending on how you're feeling, the climate you're in, or the time of year, you can adjust the blanket to meet your needs. Moving on to the next pro, this blanket had great weight distribution thanks to that gridded stitching on the insert that allows for the blanket to have even weight distribution throughout so you can feel that pressure from head to toe and experience that deep touch pressure. Lastly, the last pro for this blanket is that it has easy cleaning. So thanks to that removable cover, it is machine washer and dryer safe. You can just put it in the machine on cold and put it in the dryer on tumble dry low. As for that insert, it is spot clean only. Moving on to the cons, this blanket has tricky weight options. So if you're way below 150 pounds or way above 250 pounds, the weight options for this blanket simply won't work for you. Moving on to the next con, it does have small dimensions. I'm a tall person, I'm almost 6 feet tall, so I wish this blanket was a little bit longer to fully accommodate my body. So just be aware of that if you are on the taller or bigger spectrum. Moving on to the last con, the return policy. You can return this blanket for up to 50 days, but the box has to remain unopened. Which, how are you gonna know if you like the blanket if you can't even open the box? Now I'm going to go over some quick hits regarding residence policies so you know exactly what to expect when you go to buy. Now this weighted blanket ships for free within the contiguous United States and comes with a 5-year warranty. You'll have 50 days to return your blanket, but the product has to remain unopened. To learn more about residence policies, you can read our full written review at mattressnerd.com or in the link in the description below. Now I'll be answering some of your frequently asked questions about the Resident weighted blanket. Let's get into it. Starting off with question number 1, which brand has the best weighted blanket? So most weighted blankets that you'll come across these days, especially the ones that we cover on this channel, are going to be high quality options, and each are going to have their own benefits and downfalls. So there's not really one that's better than the rest, but we obviously recommend the Resident, and we recommend the Hush weighted blanket, the Ghost Bed weighted blanket, Helix, Layla, all of those are good. Just check them all out on our YouTube while you're at it. Moving on to the next question, what are the cons of weighted blankets? So the pros are always going to outweigh the cons with weighted blankets, but some things to know before you go to buy is weighted blankets are not great for young children to use, or seniors with mobility issues, or if you suffer from claustrophobia, or you're just a notoriously hot sleeper, a weighted blanket may not be for you. Moving on to the last question, what do weighted blankets do? So the biggest benefit of a weighted blanket is that deep touch pressure that I touched on earlier. That's when your whole body is just relaxed because your nervous system has that gentle pressure on it, and it allows your body to relax, fall into a deeper sleep more quickly, and allows you to just zen out and not feel stressed out, which we all need a little bit of these days. If I missed any of your questions, be sure to drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. All right, blanket buyers, it has been a pleasure, but we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, you know what to do. Leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe to our channel. If you're interested in some more Mattress Nerd content, we don't blame you. You can check out all the videos we have here on our YouTube or head directly on over to mattressnerd.com for tons of in-depth mattress, pillow, and bedding reviews, as well as exclusive discounts. Thanks so much for watching. Catch y'all next time. Peace.